Join me next time for another edition of Unsolved Mysteries.
Coming up next, Robert Stack hosts another intriguing episode of Lifetime's thrilling series, Unsolved Mysteries. Then at 1 p.m., catch the Lifetime afternoon movie, Nightmare in Columbia County. Police investigators use a South Carolina beauty queen as bait to trap the psychotic killer who kidnapped her sister. Will she be able to bring justice to her sister's death, or will she become the next mutilated victim? Watch Nightmare in Columbia County for the shocking truth at 1 p.m. on Lifetime.
Lifetime. Television for women.
Coming up on Unsolved Mysteries. 7-year-old David Shipenburg left school one day with his father, who had weekend visitation rights, but David never returned home. Since 1974, his mother, Mary Ann, has been on a mission to locate David, and her ex-husband on a quest to keep them apart. Soon after Jay Durham set out on an 800-mile motorcycle trip, he was deliberately targeted by a cold-blooded hit-and-run driver. Now Jay needs your help to find the man who nearly killed him. What happened to Amy Billig, a pretty 17-year-old who vanished without a whisper in 1974? Told that her daughter had been abducted by a renegade motorcycle gang, Amy's mother infiltrated the dangerous biker world, only to come up empty-handed time and time again. Then in 1992, new evidence surfaced that Amy Billig was still alive, more than 18 years after she disappeared.
Shoot, let me see.
Mariana Malky spends her days searching for missing children.
New logo.
She heads an organization called Voices for the Children that help locate over 150 children taken by parents violating custody orders.
Voice for the Children. Yes.
But there is one case that has eluded her for nearly 3 decades. The search for David Shipenburg, taken by his father when he was just 7 years old. This case is a primary passion for Mariana. David is her son.
I'm a fighter. I was born that way, and I'll die that way. And there's nobody in this world, no matter what they do to me, or what they say to me, or how much they stop me, that I'm not going to stop looking for my son.
David, bye, honey. Mwah. I love you.
It was June of 1974, and Mariana had to go to the hospital for minor surgery. She left her 7-year-old son, David, in the care of her sister.
Bye. Bye, Mom. Good luck at the hospital.
Little did she know, a goodbye kiss would be her last.
Hello?
Marianne, it's Stephen.
My ex-husband called me on the phone and told me that he was going to take my son and I would never see him again.
David's father, Stephen Shipenburg, had weekend visitation rights, but midweek picked David up from school.
Stephen!
Mariana and Stephen's marriage had ended in a bitter divorce 6 months earlier. According to Mariana, she had received full custody of David. Although her ex-husband was unhappy about this arrangement, Mariana had no idea Stephen would try to keep David from her forever.
Excuse me. Have either one of you seen this boy?
Mariana believes Stephen took David from New Jersey to nearby New York City, where he lived with a girlfriend. Mariana didn't have an exact address, so she took to the streets of Manhattan in a frantic hunt for her son.
Have you seen this boy?
But no one had seen him.
Periodically, I would go, like almost every weekend, back into the city and into Manhattan and look for my son.
1 month after David disappeared, Mariana was at her home when she says she received a surprising phone call.
Hello. David?
He was crying.
Hi, honey.
I knew that he was scared to death, and there wasn't anything
Don't cry.
I could do about it.
David, don't cry.
I felt helpless And I said to him, David, well, don't worry. I promise you, I will find you.
I will find you.
And that was my promise. And I'm keeping that promise.
30 years ago, laws regarding parental abduction were far more lenient. The offense was merely a misdemeanor, and authorities regularly left parents to resolve their own disagreements. Even though Mariana claimed she had sole custody of David, she could not get police to intervene and force Stephen to turn over her son. So Mariana went after David herself. It took Mariana a few months to locate what she believed was her ex-husband's current New York address. She went back into the city and staked out Stephen's apartment.
I saw my son in the car. He was driving away with my son. And I ran down the middle of the traffic highway of Manhattan and caught him at the red light and pounded the window with my purse to try to break it because all the doors were locked. And then when the light turned, he sped away.
2 weeks later, Mariana came up with a new plan to get her son back. Posing as a florist, she went back to Stephen's apartment.
Yeah, hold on. Who is it?
Flores? Hi, Stephen here?
No, he's not
I
here.
need to see
no,
him.
he is not here.
How about my son, David?
Your son, no.
When her own search stalled, Mariana enlisted the help of a private investigator. Soon the PI located the New York school David was attending. Mariana called to confirm her son was there and headed for the school.
I called about an hour ago, and I said I was coming to pick up my son, and there's been an emergency, so I've just come to pick up David.
Well, I'm sorry. Your husband came by and picked up your son and his transcript.
Again, Mariana was thwarted. But this time she retrieved a key piece of information.
My husband came.
According to school records, her son was registered under the last name of Stephen's girlfriend.
When someone changes their name, date of birth, social security, their identity completely like this, really, really difficult to find them.
Over the next 15 years, Mariana continued to search for Stephen Shipenburg and David. Finally, in 1989, Paul Rigsby found the sister of Stephen's former New York girlfriend.
Cool, I'll come back up and get you, okay?
Together, they paid her a visit at her Long Island home.
Mariana stayed in the car. I went to the door.
Hello. Hi, my name's Paul Rigsby. I'm a private investigator.
Initially, she was seemed happy that Mariana might be able to meet her son. She said, let me make a phone call first.
Okay, sure. Just give me a second. Thanks. I'm really not able to say anything.
When she came out, her demeanor had changed completely. The only thing she would say is that the family's decided that he's not to see her anymore.
Sorry about
Just a couple
that.
questions.
The sister was Mariana's only link to her ex-husband and David, so she refused to give up on trying to force her to be more forthcoming. Finally, in 1997, under the threat of a court order, she agreed to meet with Mariana face to face.
Come in. So, please tell me what it is that I can help you with.
Evidently, David was here with you for a while.
She did tell me that my son did live in her house.
He was always a good kid.
And she showed me where he slept and where he ate and where he watched television. And she gave me pictures of my son with her son.
And they're, of course, yours to keep.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
The photographs of David's childhood were all Mariana would garner from her visit.
She still refuses to tell me where my son is. She said she doesn't know.
Today, Mariana believes any direct contact with her ex-husband will force David further from her reach. Law enforcement can't intervene, as there is no outstanding crime. Because David is now an adult, he is free to contact Mariana on his own. But she knows David may not want to see her. She believes it's possible he was told his mother was mentally unstable are most likely dead.
I don't expect him to be real happy to see me. I expect that. I understand that. I do have a documented book of everything I've done, and I can prove to him that everything he's been told are lies, and he can make his own decision after I hand him the book and decide for himself what he wants to do, but I want my son to know the truth.
David was born on May 22, 1967. These composite sketches were created by the FBI to show what David might look like today. David is believed to have attended Oyster Bay High School in New York in the mid-'80s. Today, he may be living in California or Canada. He may be using the last name of Kaplan, Holcomb, or Shipenburg. If you have any information on David's whereabouts, write us at P.O. Box 11449, Burbank, California, 91510.